Good morning and welcome to the Poplar Ridge Morning News. Today is Monday, April 27th. We are going to start out this morning with a message from Principal Cantu.
Hello Poplar Ridge students, this is Principal Cantu with another message. As we enter week 5 of distance learning, I just want to say again how proud I am of all of you and all of the hard work each of you is doing each day to get work done and to help out around your house. I also want to remind you that some messaging went out about some changes that are happening with distance learning. You'll see that it should be similar to week 3. I also want to address the message that you received around school not going back into session this year. While that's devastating for all of us in every kind of way, whether you're in kindergarten and missing out on some special events all the way to 5th grade, missing out on having that actual graduation time. I know that hurts, and it hurts me, it hurts your teachers, it hurts your parents, but we know it's what's best for right now. And we are going to continue to follow what the governor says. And if he says we're not going to go back to school, then that's the decision. And we hope that it's the best decision and that we all are much safer because of it. So with that, it kind of tells us that we have to change courses a little bit around how we finish out the rest of the school year. So with that, part of the messaging this week was that this Friday, May 1st, and the following Monday, May 4th, we will not be having any activities as far as assignments being pushed out through either Seesaw or Google Classroom, because we're going to spend those 2 days working on figuring out how we can best meet the needs of all of you while working from home through the rest of the school year. So remember, there will be no assignments this Friday, the 1st, or next Monday, May 4th. However, that doesn't mean that we still don't do what we do best, which is continue to read at home, right? That's something we can do daily, not just the 5 days a week. So you can always read, and you know, maybe you read to someone over the phone, or maybe you read to a sibling if you have one. Just find different ways to keep it a little bit different. I know it's hard when it feels like every day is the same. There's this movie that maybe your parents have seen, and maybe you have too, called Groundhog Day. And that kind of the time we're in right now, it feels a little bit like that, where every day seems like the same day over and over. And but please know, we will get through it. And we're doing the best we can with the time we have. So hang in there. Know that I miss you. Know that every one of your teachers and all of the staff at school misses you. And we are sending virtual hugs and can't wait till the day that we get to hang out and see you in person again. Take care, everybody, and keep up the great work. Again, I am extremely, extremely proud of all of the work you guys are doing. Take care and have a wonderful week. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Cantu. Let's move on to our weather check for today. Today we're going to get a high of 72. We're going to have partly cloudy skies, and winds will be 8 miles an hour, so a beautiful day to get outside. We have 2 birthdays to celebrate today. They are Hayden and Isabella. Everybody wishes you a most happy birthday. Now it's time for our Monday morning meetup with a staff member, and today we're saying hello to Mr. Negan and his son Arthur. Take it away, guys.
Hey PB friends, Mr. Negan here. Just wanted to give a little check-in and say what's kind of going on. Arthur and I have been spending all day putting together a slide in the backyard for him, so we're getting closer each time. So I got my little helper and we're building a slide today. So hope things are doing well for you, and I hope to see you soon. Somewhere, some way, and keep your heads up, and we will see you at some point. So, Mr. Negan out.
Thank you, Mr. Negan and Arthur. That looks like such a fun playground setup in your backyard. Today, for our Phenology Fact Finder, Graham and Davis sent in a picture. They were on a walk in their neighborhood, and they felt and heard the whoosh of wings and looked up, and it was an owl, which is pretty rare. And it flew up and landed in one of their neighbor's trees. And at first they thought it was maybe a great gray owl, and they did some research and they think it's a barred owl. It's kind of hard to tell because they're so well camouflaged. But that was an awesome find, guys. And then last week I was on a hike near Bush Lake, and I ran into a woman, Shonda, who lives in the neighborhood, and we got talking about owls, and she said she had a great picture of a snowy owl in her neighborhood. So she sent in a picture for our Poplar Bridge News of a beautiful snowy owl that was on her neighbor's rooftop this winter near Bush Lake. If you want to learn about the 10 different species of owl that live in Minnesota, I found a great article in the Star Tribune, and I made a shortcut. So if you go bit.ly/MN owl, you can link to the article. It's a pretty short article, and it has a paragraph about each of the types of owls that we'll find in our state. So if you ever run into one like Graham and Davis did, you can find out what it is. Our What's Up wall today was sent in by Sean, who made a super awesome origami boat. Origami is something that's a great hobby to get into on a rainy day or any day. Thank you, Sean. And then Bridget and Ayla went for a walk around Bush Lake together. Looks like a beautiful sunny day, girls. It's always a great day to get outside. Our joke of the day. The weird thing is both Shanti and Mason sent in the exact same joke last week, so I'm going to put both of their names. Their question is, what's more impressive than a talking parrot? Answer, a spelling bee. And the joke there, of course, is a spelling bee is a contest where people work hard and compete to spell really, really tough words. Thank you, Shanti and Mason. Another joke of the day are knock, 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 knock. Who's there? Cows. Cows who? Silly. Cows say moo. Not who. I did this joke today because we had those pictures of owls for our Phenology Fact Finder. Thank you, Ayla, for sending that one in. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.